Hello everyone, welcome to Aakash Institute. If you are planning to pursue your career in the medical field in India, this video is for you. As you can see, this is going to be a career counseling and guidance session for Neet UG 2024. That means this video is going to give you all the basic information you need regarding Neet examination, admission process, and everything else related to them. Now, let's look at the table of contents. What are we going to discuss? We are going to discuss career option for pre-medical aspirants, NEET statistics, seat matrix, counseling chart, important websites, state-wise medical admission eligibility criteria, cutoff analysis, admission process of AFMC, CMC Vellore and IPU Delhi, and in the end, we will discuss bond details. Now, let's first dive into the career options in biology science. And these are medical courses. That means after completing these courses, you will be able to attach DR prefix with your names. What are the courses? The most popular one is MBBS. That means Bachelor of Medicine, Bachelor of Surgery. Then BDS, Bachelor of Dental Surgery. Then BAMS, Bachelor of Ayurvedic Medicine and Surgery. And then you have BHMS, that means Bachelor of Homeopathic Medicine and Surgery. Okay. To apply for these courses, you need to crack NEET. After cracking NEET, you will be able to participate in the counseling process for these courses. Next, we will look at the paramedical courses, which means you cannot add DR prefix with your names after completing these courses. The first and the most prominent one is BSc Nursing. By the way, all these courses are bachelor courses or courses for bachelor degree. That means the course duration will be 4 years, and in some cases you will be required to pursue internship for a certain period after completing the course. So BSc Nursing, you can pursue PG after BSc Nursing, and if you want to apply in the central universities for this course, you will have to pass NEET. After completing this course, you will be able to work as staff in hospitals and assist doctors. Then BSc in Audiology and Speech Language Pathology. What do you learn in this course? You learn to treat patients with speaking and hearing impairments. Then you have B Optometry. Optometrists provide the primary medical treatment to the eye issues. Okay. Then B Physiotherapy. You become physiotherapist after completing this course. You can also pursue PG. You can open your own center, become a physiotherapist, or assist orthopedic doctors. Then you have B Orthotics. Here you learn to design devices and structures which are worn by patients with movement issues. So these are the paramedical courses. Now let's look at some other options. First is pharmacy. As you already know, post-COVID, there is a boom in the pharmacy market in India. And India is also a big exporter of pharmaceutical products. There are many career options. You can pursue bachelor degree, diploma. After that, you can pursue PG. There is also PharmD, that is the doctorate degree. After pursuing that, when the course is complete, you will be able to attach DR prefix with your names and become clinical pharmacist and assist the medical officers. Then you have BSc and MSc. There are regular BSc MSc courses and there are research BSc MSc courses. If you want to pursue the regular BSc MSc courses, then you have to crack CUET. common university entrance test in which more than 98 universities of India take part. If you want to pursue BSc, MSc in research, you will have to apply for admission in these institutes: IISER, IISc Bengaluru, and other institutes like them. Then you have courses in agriculture. If you want to do bachelor degree in agriculture, you have to crack ICAR entrance examination, Indian Council of Agriculture and Research, and then you can take admission. Now we will talk about some statistical data regarding NEET examination. As you can see, we have the numbers of registered candidates, the candidates who were present in the examination, those who were absent, and those who qualified NEET. And we have data from 2019 till 2023. If you look at the numbers for registered, present, and qualified candidates, you will see that it is increasing. If you compare the numbers of present candidates, this one, and the number of qualified candidates, you will see that almost 45 to 50% of the present candidates crack NEET. So if you prepare well, you can crack NEET. But cracking NEET does not mean that you will get an admission. If you crack NEET, you will be qualified to take participation in the counseling processes. Now let's look at the state-wise MBBS seat matrix in India. As you can see, there are 705 MBBS colleges in India. The total number of seats is 1,09,288. How many government colleges? 369. And total number of seats there is 54,217. Then you have AIIMS. There are 20 AIIMS with 2,169 seats. There are 2 JIPMER institutes with 243 seats. Then you have 314 private and deemed institutes. Total number of seats there is 52,665. Please take a look at the map so that you get an idea how these colleges are distributed throughout our country. In the same way, here you have the seat matrix of BDS colleges. That means the colleges where you can pursue the dental courses. So you have 317 colleges, BDS colleges in India, and the total number of seats is 27,963. There are 52 government colleges with 3,708 seats, and there are 265 private and deemed institutes. How many seats in them? 24,255. Again, take a look at the map and get an idea how these BDS colleges are distributed throughout our country. Now we will begin discussing the 2 counseling processes related to NEET in India. The first one is All India Quota Counseling for MBBS, BDS, BSc Nursing. And who conducts it? MCC. And this is their website. Which institutes take part in it? First, the state government colleges. They have 15% of their seats under this quota. Then you have central universities. They offer a portion of their seats under this quota. Again, ESIC institutes offer a number of seats under this quota. But AIIMS offer all of their seats through this quota. Then JIPMER offer a portion of their seats under this quota. Then AFMC, only the registration part of AFMC is done through MCC. The further procedures are done by the institute itself. We will talk about AFMC in detail later. Then you have deemed universities, which also offer a portion of their seats under this quota. Now, these institutes have different quota categories and eligibility criteria. You need to visit their official websites, which I will show you later, to know more about them. Now we will talk about the state quota or UT quota. Now, as you can see, in the GMC, government medical colleges, 85% of their seats come under state quota. Why? Because 15% of the seats goes to the AIQ. In the government medical colleges, most of them, the fee is low, but the cutoff rank goes high. If we talk about SFI, the private institutes, then you will see that the fee is high there, but the cutoff goes low. There are different categories of quota, that is state quota, management quota, NRI quota for OCI and PIO candidates. But these quotas vary from state to state and college to college. There is another kind of institute which is GMER, which you find in the Gujarat state only. They have 75% state quota and 25% NRI quota. And if you want to know the fee structure and the different quota categories, you need to visit the institute specific or state specific official websites. Here you will find the links of the important websites. This is for Neet, this is for AIQ, which is MCC, then AIMS, JIPMAR, AFMC, IPU. And here on my left side, you have the list of the state-wise counseling websites. Please note it down. We will also attach this PPT in the description box below, so don't forget to download it. Now let's talk about the eligibility criteria for the 85% state or UT quota. Now this is not comprehensive. In addition to these, there can be other eligibility criteria. To know that, you have to visit the state specific websites. Now let's talk about them one by one. First is Delhi. What is the requirement? You have to pursue 11th and 12th in Delhi, or you must have the domicile certificate of Delhi. For Bihar, Jharkhand, West Bengal, the requirement is domicile certificate. What about Uttar Pradesh? You have to pursue 10th and 12th there, or you need domicile certificate. What about Himachal Pradesh? Any 2 years of education between 8th and 12th and domicile certificate. What about Uttarakhand? 10th and 12th in Uttarakhand or domicile certificate. What about Chandigarh? 10th and 12th in Chandigarh, or candidates or parents 5 years of residential status in Chandigarh. What about Jammu and Kashmir? Domicile certificate of Jammu and Kashmir or Ladakh. Now let's talk about Haryana, Goa, Odisha and Madhya Pradesh. You need domicile certificate. What about Chhattisgarh? You need birth certificate of Chhattisgarh or residence of past 15 years or any 3 years of education in Chhattisgarh. What about Maharashtra? 10th and 12th from Maharashtra and domicile certificate. Punjab, 11th and 12th from Punjab and 5 years of education. Rajasthan, you need domicile certificate. What about Gujarat? 10th and 12th from Gujarat and you need domicile certificate of Gujarat. What about Karnataka? 7 years of education including 10th or 12th or 11th and 12th and 7 years of parents' education. What about Telangana? 7 years of education including 12th. Andhra Pradesh, 7 years of education including 12th. Tamil Nadu, 6th to 12th class for open category or domicile certificate. Kerala, 8th to 12th from Kerala or domicile certificate. What about Pondicherry and Assam? You need domicile certificate. What about Tripura? 10 years of continuous residence of either candidate or parent. Now let's talk about the AIQ cutoff analysis of Neet. Now what is cutoff? You can see that there is cutoff rank and cutoff score for each category year by year. These cutoff ranks and cutoff marks are the last ranks and marks with which a student got admission in that year, in that category, right? So if you just take a look at general category, in 2017, the cutoff rank was 8,317 and the score was 563. Now, if you look at the cutoff rank and cutoff marks of general category in 2023, you will see that it has increased. Both of them have increased. The cutoff rank is 23,562 and cutoff marks is 610. So even though more students are getting admission year by year, the cutoff score is going high. So the competition is getting difficult. Here you can take a look at the graphical analysis of the trend. Here you have the cutoff rank and here you have cutoff marks. This is general category, this is EWS. Here you have the same for OBC, ST, and here you have SC. Now, if you take a look at the AIQ cutoff graph of AIMS, similar kind of trend can be seen. As you can see, for general category, the cutoff rank was 15,581 in 2020 and the cutoff score was 610. Now look at 2023. The rank was 16,183 and the score is 625. So again you can see an increasing trend. Now again you have the graphical representation, right? This is for ranks, cutoff ranks, and on my left side you have cutoff marks. In this slide you have the ranks and marks for general and EWS. Then you have OBC and ST and you have SC. Now let's talk about some admission processes in the high demand medical institutes in India. These are the 3 high demand medical institutes in India. First one is AFMC, Armed Forces Medical College, which is in Pune. Then CMC, Christian Medical College, which is in Vellore. Then IPU, Indraprastha University, which is in Delhi. Let's first talk about AFMC, Armed Force Medical College. What are the eligibility criteria? Students must have secured minimum 60% marks in PCB aggregate for general category and minimum 50% marks in English and one other subject. What about total number of seats? There are 150 seats in AFMC, 115 for boys and 30 for girls. 5 seats are reserved for the NRI candidates. These are the counseling websites. If you remember, I told you that only the registration part is done through MCC. Further, you have to visit the website of AFMC to complete the admission procedure. After you are shortlisted by AFMC, these are the things you have to complete. First, identification and verification of documents. Test of English language and logical reasoning. Psychological assessment test. Interview by board officers. And in the end, medical examination by the medical board. After that, you get admission into AFMC. Then if we talk about CMC Vellore, Christian Medical College, and this is only for MBBS. All candidates applying to CMC Vellore for MBBS have to apply to the Tamil Nadu Selection Committee. The website has been given for the counseling process in the relevant category. But if you are looking for the seats under management quota, you have to register separately in the official website of CMC Vellore. Now, what is the duration of the course? 4 years, 6 months, plus there is 1 year of internship. Then let's talk about quota distribution. State quota is 30%, 30 seats are there. Then Christian minority quota, 20%, 20 seats are there. Then under management quota, there are 2 unreserved seats, 38 minority network quota, and 10 seats are reserved for the CMC Vellore staff. Now we will talk about Indraprastha University, Delhi, that is IPU. What are the eligibility criteria? Students must have secured minimum 50% marks in physics, chemistry, biology or biotechnology and English together. 40% in case of SC, ST, OBC candidates. This is the counseling website and this is only for IPU quota. So there is institutional quota, and if you are aiming for those seats, you have to register here. Now these are the colleges under this university. First one is Bardhaman Mahavir College. It has 170 seats. Then Atal Bihari Vajpayee Institute of Medical Science, 100 seats. North Delhi Municipal Corporation Medical College, 60 seats. Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Medical College, 120 seats. And in the end, Army College of Medical Science, 100 seats. Except Army College of Medical Science, in all the other colleges, there are 85% state quota and 15% All India quota. But all the seats in Army College of Medical Science are reserved for the wards of Army personnels. So it comes under IPU quota, which is institutional quota. Now we will talk about the bonds. There are bonds in the government and private colleges in India. There are 2 kinds of bonds. One is service bond, another is discontinuation bond. So what is service bond? Service under the state or UT government for a time period after you complete your course. Or if you do not want to do that, you have to pay a penalty. Then there is discontinuation bond. What is that? Suppose if you discontinue your course before the completion, then also you have to pay fine. So there are 2 kinds of bonds. They differ from state to state. You have to visit the state or UT specific websites to know more about them. So we have come to the end of this video. Hope you understood the basic details of NEET and the admission process. Thank you for watching.